What's the best way to launch a marketplace? I know you're supposed to have supply before launching, probably do that, but I'm not sure about how to reach the first customers apart from people they know. So for the Reddit user Elon Jr. Musk, what you got?
This person answered their own question. When DoorDash started, they picked 1 or 2 restaurants in Palo Alto. They put up phony websites. They bought some ads and sent people to this, I think, Indian restaurant, if the story is correct. Then they took their personal credit card, ordered from the Indian restaurant, picked it up with their personal credit card, and then ran to the person's house and dropped it off. And the person thought, okay.
Right.
They didn't even question it. They had no idea that this marketplace was glued together by literally you taking the name of a restaurant.
Yeah.
Let's call it Palo Alto Dosa. And they didn't have a website. They didn't have online ordering. You put up Palo Alto Dosa, you put the menu, you say, pick what you want. They vibe coded something, or in that case, actually coded. And then they bought ads against it and said Indian food Palo Alto delivery, and then finally got somebody to order. The order came in. They were like, what? An order came in? And then they went and just called the order in on the phone and got it to the person. So there's your example. When you get going, you could offer people some amount of a base guarantee. That's a more advanced technique when you have funding, perhaps. And you really want to be in a certain geo or a certain vertical. So let's say you wanted to do all home services, painting, painting cabinets, I don't know, gardening, pool cleaning. Just start with pool cleaning.
Sure.
Find 10 pool cleaners. Do phone calls and interviews with them and say, I'm making a marketplace for home services. Pool cleaning is what we're going after. I just want to understand what you charge. And I was wondering if I could send you the ability to get a customer, and I'll text message you the customer, what they want, and we're trying to achieve 24-hour turnaround, if not same day, and we'll pay a premium for that. Might you be interested in being part of this? And they'll be like, yeah, sure, here's my phone number, we're done. And so that's how these things all get together. They're done in ways that don't scale, and your friends and your sweat equity are part of that equation. Yes, if DoorDash used the 4 DoorDash founders as the first 4 DoorDashers. The end.
Yeah.
So you are the supply.
So
go clean
Elon,
the pool yourself in this analogy.
Or if you're a banker, go drive Uber for a bit to get the deal. Elon Jr. Musk does talk about in his Reddit post the importance of marketing and so forth. And you did touch on the supply side, Jason, but on the demand side, when the DoorDash guys were putting together their ads to get their first couple of orders in, what do we know about that? And what do you recommend for founders today who might be cash strapped that are looking to build out that other side of the marketplace?
Yeah, I mean, it's super easy. You can, if you're in a specific geo and a specific vertical, you would be surprised how affordable Google search ads are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could be paying $1 or $2 a click. So, you might only need $100 to $500 to run this test. If you can't get $100 to $500 together, you probably shouldn't be a founder. So there's pretty easy ways to do this. And of course, you could make a mailing list of everybody on your campus and, test it there if you were doing like the DoorDash example, or delivering people, or doing a laundry service. You could just find the first 50 customers amongst your friend group in a neighborhood. Or you could offer people $10 off your, let's say this is the pool cleaning service. You just go on Google Maps. You find everybody who's got a pool by looking at satellite photos.
You literally just see them. Yes.
Correct. You then print out flyers. You then hang them on people's doors and slide them under their things. And if the person happens to open the door when you you say, hi, I'm an entrepreneur. I started this company. Please don't kill me. And then you get that person 100% as a customer.